Hey guys, yes, I'm back, it's me, Becks. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded anything for the past 3 to 4 weeks. I had this really weird virus, but I'm back now, yay! And pause this video, go grab a cup of tea, go grab a snack, get comfortable, then sit down, because this may take a while. If you haven't seen my 25 facts about me video, click on my face now. That's where this will make sense. The third or fourth fact was that I did, in fact, cut my head and my knee. When I tell the story, I say I ran into a window. People laugh. However, I didn't physically see a window and go, oh, I'm just going to run into that. No, that wasn't the case. So I'm going to tell you that story now. Yeah. This story happened all the way back when I was in year 9, I think. Anyway, it was in my old high school. I had RE, which stands for Religious Studies. So we had this class in what we like to call, or we did like to call, the tin hut. It was literally a tin hut and it'd be freezing in the winter because there was no heating. We had this task to do outside, which was, I think, to role play something. I don't remember quite what we were role playing. So anyway, my teacher was old. I mean old in the nicest way. There's nothing wrong with that. He had a moustache and glasses, short hair, and that's kind of, he'd always come up with a very nice suit, I have to admit. Now, the tin hut had metal windows. Now you kind of get the outside plastic windows. Also, everyone kind of thought these windows were broken, so you couldn't open them. The windows weren't at eye level, so you kind of didn't notice them. It was more, well, where my scar is, it's kind of here. No one ever really opened these windows, and if you ever opened the windows, the teacher would definitely 100% always say, I'll open the window. So everyone knew the window was open. However, my teacher opened the window while we were all outside doing whatever task we were asked to do. Didn't tell anybody. So that was mistake number 1 by him. We're all just going about our business. I went by the little field next door to where the catering rooms are. And they've got a little grassy bit. But anyway, then there was bushes around it, then the tin hut. I was peeking through the bushes at the group next door to us, seeing what they were doing. And the teacher yelled at us to come back inside. So as that happened, I was like, oh my god, they're going to catch me. I run back, poof, straight off my noggin. So I fall down, and I'm like, oh, what just happened? I'm pretty sure I knocked myself out for at least 30 seconds. You can't feel any feeling in your head. I didn't know really how hard the impact was on my head. So I just get up, go over to the railings. There were some railings, like, on the opposite side. My good friend came over and said, oh my god, are you okay? Put her hand on my head, because I said, oh, I've hit my head here. She as you do lovingly, like, oh, here, rub it better. So she rubbed it better and went, oh my god, Becks, you're bleeding. For some reason, that just didn't occur to me that was a bad thing. We kind of walking up to the reception area to get first aid, because at this point, a lot of blood pouring out. Great image, isn't it? Sorry for that. Walk off to reception, and reception was the place where there's normally one person at the reception. If not, there's nobody in there. Luckily, I'm like, oh, things will be fine. I'm going to be dealt with. I'll get help. They'll ring my parents, whatever. Might go to the hospital, get stitches, whatever will be, and I'll be fine. Walk in there, nope, complete other story. There was one person that was sat there. I walk in, and there's one person in there, and she says, don't come anywhere near me, please don't, I don't like blood. I was like, excuse me? Anyway, luckily, there was somebody else, like, in the back room, behind the reception. She came out, tended to me. Meanwhile, my friend goes back to class to grab my stuff because I'm probably going to be in there for a long time. Great, everything's fine, brilliant. And the woman says, right, are you okay? Yeah, I don't feel anything. So I just sat there for around an hour. Meanwhile, I realised that I had maths after RE, and my maths teacher was a tiny bit strict. So anyway, I sat there, fine, whatever. For some reason I said, don't ring my parents. By the way, my parents worked, like, in the same grounds as where my school was. They weren't far away at all. Decided that I'd get up. It's fine, I've got to go to class. I have to go and do something. Can't just sit here because it's boring, for one. There's 2 exits to the reception area. One is you go out in a ramp, but that goes outside. And my class was the other way, so I kind of had to walk upstairs. I get up, go towards the stairs, hold on to the railing, try and walk up the stairs, and fall. I turn around to check if anyone's gone, no, come back, sit down, or phone your parents. Nope, nothing. Just carried on. Got to maths, and the maths teacher said, where have you been? And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've hurt my head." And she went, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" "Yeah, fine, okay, come sit down." I was spaced out at this point. I think for the rest of the day I was really spaced out. Still kind of felt dizzy and just walked around kind of keeping myself to myself. I went to my parents after the bell rang to go home. My parents were furious. They said I should have stitches, reception should have called them, etc. Went home. The next day I go to school. I'm kind of alright, you know, still a bit like I ran out a window, idiot. We had to register in one of the tin huts at the top end of the school. The other tin huts were at the bottom end of the school. So I walked in, registered. My classmates were like, "Oh, are you okay, are you okay?" One of my best friends at the time, all I remember is I'm standing by one of the walls of the tin hut on the inside, talking to friends like, "Yeah, it was horrible and thanks for being there." And one of my best friends runs in and gives me the biggest hug. Yeah, we had this embrace for ages and it was really nice because she wasn't there at the time. That was my story of how I cut my head open. It was scary. If you've had any experiences like that, please write them in the comments because I feel like an absolute muppet. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps, and I will do more stories on my 25 facts about me if you want me to. Please subscribe to see more, and I will see you next time. Always remember to smile, kid, and bye for now.